Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're like most people, you spend a lot of time thinking about money, earning it, saving it, spending it. But how much time do you spend thinking about how money thinks about you? Sounds a bit philosophical, right? Well, today we're diving deep into the psychology of money, a topic that's far more fascinating and impactful than you might imagine. This isn't just about financial tips, it's about understanding the invisible forces shaping our financial lives. So grab a comfy seat, maybe a warm drink, and let's unlock some powerful insights together. Now, when we talk about money, most of us default to numbers, charts, and spreadsheets. We think it's purely logical, a matter of cold, hard math. But here's the truth. Human behavior plays a far bigger role in our financial success or struggles than any algorithm ever could. Think about it. Brilliant economists make poor personal financial choices, and people with modest incomes often build impressive wealth. Why? Because money isn't just a tool, it's a mirror reflecting our deepest fears, hopes, and beliefs. Our experiences, our upbringing, our personalities, they all mold how we interact with money. It's truly a human science. One of the biggest psychological hurdles we face is our relationship with risk. We all want to make smart investments, but our emotions often get in the way. When the market is booming, we feel optimistic, maybe even a little greedy, and we jump in. When it crashes, fear takes over and we panic sell, often locking in losses. This irrational cycle is a classic example of behavioral finance in action. Understanding that these emotional biases exist is the first step to mitigating their impact. It's about recognizing that feeling of fear or euphoria and consciously choosing to respond logically rather than react emotionally. Another fascinating aspect is the concept of mental accounting. This is where we assign different buckets to our money, even though money is fungible. For example, we might be super careful with our savings for a down payment, but then splurge impulsively on a vacation with a bonus check. Or we might feel comfortable spending money from a tax refund, but be reluctant to use money from our regular paycheck for the same purpose. Logically, it's all just money, but our brains categorize it differently, influencing our spending habits in subtle yet powerful ways. Being aware of these mental compartments can help us ensure our spending aligns with our true financial goals, not just our emotional impulses. And let's talk about comparison. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easier than ever to see what everyone else is doing, buying, and experiencing. The fancy cars, the exotic vacations, the designer clothes, it's all just a scroll away. This constant exposure fuels what psychologists call social proof and keeping up with the Joneses. We start to feel like we need to spend to match our peers, leading to lifestyle inflation and often debt. The critical lesson here is to understand your own definition of financial success and happiness, rather than letting someone else's highlight reel dictate your spending choices. Your journey is unique, and comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's curated front stage performance is rarely a recipe for contentment. Then there's the incredibly powerful concept of enough. We live in a society that constantly pushes us to want more, achieve more, earn more, but at some point, more stops bringing more happiness and starts bringing more stress, more anxiety, and more risk. Knowing when you have enough is a profound psychological accomplishment. It's not about being complacent, it's about defining your boundaries, valuing what you have, and recognizing that true wealth isn't just about accumulating assets, but about having the freedom and peace of mind to live the life you desire. This often means finding contentment in your current circumstances while still striving for meaningful goals. Another key psychological trap is recency bias. This is where we give more weight to recent events when making decisions, assuming that what just happened will continue to happen. For instance, if the stock market has been doing well for a few years, we might assume it will continue its upward trajectory indefinitely, leading us to take on too much risk. Conversely, a recent downturn can make us overly cautious, causing us to miss out on opportunities. Smart financial decision-making requires a longer-term perspective, understanding that markets cycle and that past performance is not always indicative of future results. It's about looking beyond the immediate past and considering the broader historical context. The way we frame our financial choices also has a huge impact. Consider two statements. If I save $100 today, I'll have $100 more, versus if I don't save $100 today, I'm losing out on potential future gains. The second one, framed as a loss, often has a stronger motivational pull due to loss aversion. The idea that the pain of losing is psychologically more powerful than the pleasure of gaining. Understanding these framing effects can help us design better personal financial rules for ourselves, encouraging positive habits and deterring detrimental ones. It's about playing mental games with ourselves for our own good. Finally, let's talk about the incredible power of patience and compounding. Psychologically, we're wired for instant gratification. We want results now, whether it's losing weight, learning a skill, or building wealth. But true wealth creation, for most of us, is a marathon, not a sprint. The magic of compounding works slowly and almost imperceptibly at first, making it hard for our brains to fully appreciate its power. It requires discipline, consistency, and the ability to delay gratification. Yet, those who master this psychological challenge often find themselves in incredibly strong financial positions over the long term. It's about trusting the process and letting time do its incredible work. So, as you can see, understanding the psychology of money isn't just an interesting thought experiment. It's a vital skill for navigating our financial lives effectively. By recognizing our biases, managing our emotions, and consciously choosing our responses, we can make smarter decisions, build healthier habits, and ultimately achieve a greater sense of financial well-being and freedom. It's not about being perfect, but about being aware and making continuous, small improvements. I really hope this deep dive into the psychology of money has given you some fresh perspectives and valuable food for thought. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. What's your biggest takeaway from today's discussion? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.